Tell me about yourself.
Well, you see, I don't believe in God. I believe in
She's a
maybe a higher power.
First week of dating.
I mean, it's so accurate though. Like most people in today's day and age, they don't believe in God.
Done dating in 2024. I'm done. I no longer want to waste my time with somebody that's entertaining other people or playing with my emotions or giving me mixed feelings. I don't want to be confused anymore in a relationship. The sad part is people are sleeping with each other, people are having fun with each other, but nobody's marrying each other. Everybody's just being entertained.
You know, before he goes any further, like when he talks about marriage, like before I met the last person I was with, marriage wasn't something that was like a goal or a passion for me, because number one, when I was growing up, I didn't know a lot of married people, and the ones I knew, they weren't in the best of marriages. So automatically from that environment, I'm not gonna see it as something that's beautiful, right? So the next thing was the type of content that I was consuming, red pill content, bro, and it took me a while to understand that I had a flawed perspective of how to treat women and certain things in a relationship. Now, I want to say this because this is something that I did not know that was happening to me. Um, let's just for some context, but not go in depth. I recently, yeah, like about a month ago or so, I fully recovered from a trauma that I had for like over 6 years. I didn't even know that I had it, but I just got triggered by something and everything just started. So whatever. I'm saying that to say this. Be careful of the type of content that you consume, because a lot of times we may be thinking that okay, we're aware, which some of us will be aware because I was aware. It's just that I did not see how it was affecting my perspective and why my perspective was flawed. Because after I met that person, after a while and being around her, I don't think she was even the one that really changed my mind about marriage. It's after I discovered that I had trauma, and then I discovered why I had a wall up around my heart, and then everything started making sense as to why a part of me was suppressed, and I wasn't even aware that certain memories that I had was suppressed, bro. Like trauma is so weird, bro. I don't understand why it suppresses the good memories of the person or the situation that causes it and leaves you with the bad ones. That's what happened to me. So after I rediscovered those happy memories, I started to like feel that side of myself come back to me. And it's like I remembered, certain little things that I valued, that I enjoyed, and I cherished. And outside of that, after discovering that, I started to see that, most of the content that goes out is usually a negative light on marriage. But the truth is that not everybody will have the same experience, and you have to give it a try for yourself to see what experience you will have, and how, of course, you have to do the work to find the right person. Not only that, if you love that person and you see a future with them, I believe that marriage is the way to go. And not only that, but also it is the right path if you're going to have a better relationship with the Most High and our Messiah. Like it is a necessity. So Now my perspective on marriage is that it is something that is now a goal of mine because the last relationship I experienced, like, bro, the only thing left for us was to get married because, like, and even how I live my life today, I don't commit a lot of sins because the only sin that I struggle to stop doing is, I think it's adultery. That's the correct word. You know, having sex outside of marriage. Like, bro, hey, anyways. But I'm talking too much, whatever.
People that are married that are talking to other women. There's women that are married that are sleeping
Other
with other
people,
men.
bro.
What kind of year is this? I am so scared to give my heart up for somebody that's going to just destroy it and then be with somebody else. These men and these women are using people
It's true.
in a relationship.
And it's sad, but
Nobody's
like,
loyal these days. It's so rare to find loyalty. Why can't I find somebody that just wants to be with me and not entertaining other people on social media?
you know, the fact that he mentioned that a lot of people this and that, like, since I've had that breakup, and being back out there as a single person and really like paying attention to women and stuff like that, the fact that I've made so many changes to my life for like my spirituality and like my mentality, my personality, and just taking a step in the right direction, like it's very hard, man, to find a female that, number one, they don't smoke, they're not an alcoholic, they're not a drug addict, their mouth is clean, they're not promiscuous, they're not emotionally damaged, they know what they want. Like, it's so hard. I mean, no one is perfect. I'm not expecting anyone to be perfect, bro, but look, some of the things that I need for where I am right now as a person and in life, I need somebody that's gonna complement my life, G. And like having somebody that curses a lot, or somebody that likes to party, or have someone that's disrespect. Hey, none of that, bro. So based on the women that I've seen so far, just based off the way they speak and just stuff like that, most of them, like, I noticed that I get irritated by it because I'm trying to step away from that life because I stopped using certain language because it's not right. And like I said, I want to live right in the eyes of the Most High. So it's really hard. It's a struggle, man. It's really a struggle. It's really.
The world of dating in 2024 is
Disgusting.
disgusting.
Not gonna lie.
And I guarantee in 2025, it's over. 100% it's over.
How old are you?
28.
Let's say I wanted to take you out. How much do you expect me to spend on a first date?
Depends where we're going.
What's your expectation, though?
I don't really have any.
So I could hit you up and say, hey, let's go to Burger King and get slushy?
No.
No.
I mean, at least like, nice 5-star type of restaurant, and then depending on how it goes, depending how I like you, and that all kind of goes with
Bruh, not
me even
even
saying
3?
yes for a first actual date. So that takes a toll.
Okay. So 5-star restaurant in Miami, how much is that going to range?
Depends how many drinks you'll be ordering.
Average.
Anywhere from 300 to 800, maybe. Jumpstart, yeah.
So realistically, you expect a man to spend $800 on a first date?
Yeah,
Has it happened before?
yeah.
What is your
Bruh, you see, women like this are the problem, okay? You see, because she has a nice physique, and she does her makeup well, and she probably portrays to live a certain lifestyle, you're gonna have men that are attracted to her. And you're gonna have those men that is going to spoil her and enable that bad behavior. Like, I'm just meeting you and we're going out for the first time. Why would I be in my right mind and just blow $300 on you? I may not even like you and I may not even see you again. So where's the sense in that?
Best feature.
My body.
Do you think other people would agree?
Yeah.
What do you think this girl's best feature is?
Her legs.
And what do you think your best feature is?
Also my legs, but you can't see them right now.
Do you think other people would agree?
Yes, I saw them, yeah.
What do you think this girl's best feature is?
The bag.
I like.
Oh my gosh, that, bro, I did not expect that. I did not expect that. But a wise man once said, if your greatest asset is your body or your looks, you're more than likely gonna do some whole shit.
I like you too. But here we go. I'm just not ready for like a long-term kind of a thing because you're still trying to find yourself and you have a lot of things that you want to work on.
Yeah.
And you don't want to get distracted from your career.
Right.
Yes, that's exactly. How'd you know that's what I was gonna say? Oh, I don't know, just a hunch. Wow, we're so like in tune with each other. I know, imagine if we were actually boyfriend, girlfriend, started dating. Yeah, I know, I think about that a lot, but it's just like, I'm not in that right headspace right now, and I just, if I know I'm not there, I don't want to like waste your time, you know? It's basically what you've been doing. Yeah, I totally get it. But I really like you and I hope we can stay friends. Nah. What? Say.
Women our age are more likely to be in relationships than men, which makes you think, who is everybody dating at the end of the day? If the women aren't dating the men, then...
What crosses my mind is I think there's perhaps two explanations. One, women in that age group are dating older men, 30 to 40. But I think the bigger thing is that women are maybe think they're in a relationship or are in a relationship and they're sharing
a man.
higher quality guys. So, and there's this concept called hypergamy. Women are all chasing after the top tier of men. So a lot of women are happier sharing a top tier guy than settling for a guy that's actually on their level.
What's your age?
30.
Like, it's very true. Like, very true. Because when you look at it, bro, like, you'll hear a lot of women say, oh, I would rather have the rich guy that cheats on me rather than have the average guy who loves and takes care of me. And it's so crazy, man, because, like, I have grown to understand a relationship on a different level, and relationships will never be perfect. You can never have a perfect relationship. All those relationships that you see with people and they last for 10 years, 13 years, 20 years. Bruh, do you know how much struggle those two people went through together? Because I'm telling you, there has to be countless times when either one of them like slacks up or one of them like pisses the other off. But the thing is, the grass is never green on the other side. The grass is only green where you water it. So if two people see a potential in each other and they both make each other happy, they should try everything in their power to make it work. And if you exercise all the resources and it doesn't work, then you just know that's it. But if you're in a relationship right now, or if you're dating, let me tell you this. Have the mindset, if it's a long-term relationship, have the mindset that you're prepared to deal with the struggles when they come, because they will come, bro. Because life happens and it affects people. Sometimes people change, sometimes they go through a season. But it doesn't mean that it will stay that way forever. So focus on the solution and not the problem.
Are you single?
Yes, sir.
You think dating gets harder for a man or a woman as they age?
It's definitely harder for a woman.
Oh yeah, women.
You know what I mean? Men age like wine, women age like milk.
After a certain age, women
Right.
lose the ability to attract the same men they did when they were 20, 21.
Okay, true,
you know?
that's true.
Men are attracted to youth versus women are more so attracted to experience.
So do you think that a woman should tolerate cheating from a wealthy man?
No.
I don't necessarily advocate for infidelity in a relationship. However, I think that when you deal with certain men, and it's not necessarily wealthy men, because sometimes wealthy men got no game. They don't know how to talk to women. They're not as socially
Right.
aware as most men. However, I think that with a certain kind of man, women will tolerate cheating.
yeah.
It's not that they have
Same
to. I
thing
think
said
that they
earlier,
will.
they will.
What kind of man is that?
I would argue that it's a man like I described, you know, confident, competent, good looking, well dressed, well mannered, smells good. Certain things about that man, the way he carries himself, the way he talks.
You can improve on.
Like, yeah, the guy just confirmed what I said. Like, a woman will rather tolerate crap, the same crap from, alright, so the same thing she leaves the average guy for, she will tolerate that crap for the guy that is seen as higher value. I don't know why, but yeah. And like you said, I don't advocate for cheating. Like, if you cheat, bro, then you should just let it. Because if you love the person, I mean, of course you're gonna know that cheating is gonna shatter that person's heart. So why would you do that? And like you said, a lot of men in high society, they don't got game, they don't got certain level of awareness, certain level of emotional intelligence. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. And dating is hard.
Think your weaknesses are.
My weakness. I don't know if I can answer this one honestly. I don't know. Can I? Can I answer it honestly? You're a man, right? Man to man. I can answer
Absolutely.
honestly.
Yes, honesty is the best practice.
Okay, because you said at the beginning of the call that just honest answers.
I meant it.
So it's women. women are my weakness, you know. So
Bruh.
it's something.
Can you expand on that a
No,
little bit?
women. I like women, so they're my biggest weakness. Do you
So,
understand?
but yes, I just want to make sure I clarify. At work, we have some very
Strict HR standards, right?
So, for just interactions in general, but if women are your
I don't
weakness,
have a problem with women. No. I just say women are my weakness. I didn't say I have a problem with women. I support women. No.
sure, but can you explain to me a little further what you mean by women are your weakness?
Women are women are my weakness. When they see me like this, I think before I start next month, when I start the job, you need to send an email, company-wide email, telling them that I'm about to start. Because once I land like this, everything they don't know how to act. They don't know how to act.
Around you? Is that what you're saying?
Around me, it's like
Yo.
I don't even know how to describe the phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
They don't know. So they're my weakness also, but they don't know how to. I'm their weakness and they're my weakness. We just a weak problem.
Oh, okay. And have you had any issues with that at former workplaces? Any problems with
That's
that?
why I work from home. That's why I say let me work from home. If I work from home, there won't be any of these issues. They can see me on Zoom. On Zoom like this, I turn off my camera on Zoom just because if they see my face like this, then we can't even have a productive meeting.
So specifically and very important, I do need to know this. Have there been any other issues between you and women or a woman at any other workplace?
No, why would there be any issue? No issue. I'm just saying, just because of crowd control.
Crowd
They
control.
give me a computer and desk and tell me to work from home.
Crowd control.
It gets crazy. Yo. Have you been to a Taylor Swift concert before? It looks something like that.
Yo.
Like there's line. There will be a line like this, and they will have. Do you have a office
Bruh.
security?
Like, man.
Yeah. Yes, we do.
Well, if you insist for me to come in the office, you're going to need to double your staff of security. because you get out of hand.
I'm just not even sure really how to respond to that when you say crowd control.
Yo.
I'm not.
Just let me work from home. If you don't understand, just let me work from home. Change it to a remote job.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll.
Here in Atlanta, the girlies
Yo.
are the ones who approach the men.
Wait.
The men, no.
Wait.
I'm telling you.
The girls are moving to the boys here.
Yes. And they won't say it. They don't want to come out and say it, but they do. The men here are just they're just so spoiled. They are spoiled. All the girls are sharing the same man. All the girlies here, they're dating the same 3 Africans. Africans are a big thing here.
Really?
That probably stems from Burna
Oh my God,
Boy.
they want that. And then if it's not the Africans, and yes, it has to be like the athletes. Everybody's a money guy now, a entrepreneur, an investor now. Everybody's that in Atlanta, which I don't get. But I don't know what y'all be investing in. But yeah, be careful. Here, I just feel like the dating scene really, really caters to the men. The men don't really court. It's really weird to watch. And then it's weird to see like the women, how they will beat each other's wigs off over these dudes.
Man, I'm telling you, bro, like dating has changed a lot. And it's not even in Atlanta, it's happening all over the place. Like women are being more direct, like they're legit approaching men these days, like a lot. I mean, I don't see a problem with a woman doing that. However, that's a controversial topic, but I don't see a problem with a woman making the first move. Now, outside of that, I believe that certain things, yes, the man must do. Like the man must lead the relationship, and I may be sounding like, oh, I'm perfect, I do all of this, but nah, bro. Like sometimes I slack up because at the same time I'm human first before everything, and people get into situations and things affect us. But outside of that, though, a man must lead for the most part. And there's nothing wrong with the female, taking up certain responsibilities or taking over certain things. But for the most part, the man should take control. But anyways, let me know your thoughts and opinions and have a good one.